Which rabbi reveals why Muslims are the actual chosen people and why it is impossible to defeat them.
That the last and most difficult galus that Am Yisrael will face will be the confrontation with Yishmael. And this was said in the 1500s, and the Pirkei Rabbi Eliezer was even earlier. And he says Yishmael is the most difficult because they are the only one of our enemies that comes with a spiritual power.
For Muslims, of course, this is nothing new. And even if our current state may make us think otherwise, the reality is that our deen, if we follow it correctly, gives us a winner's mindset, thanks to the reliance on our Lord, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that rabbi is well aware of that. Many Jews may delude themselves saying that Islam is not a real religion, but the learned ones know for a fact that we worship the Creator of the heavens and the earth with complete devotion and unsullied monotheism, even if the disbelievers hate it.
Because Yishmael comes not only with physical brutality, but Yishmael comes with spiritual merits. They are a child of Avraham, they have a koach of prayer, they have a merit of Brit Milah, again, which goes back to Avraham. There is a tznius. And the reason why the galus is so difficult is that we have to counter it with a spiritual power that is greater than their spiritual power. There's no way to stop it.
But is it even possible? Can any people counter the spiritual power of a ummah devoted to their Lord, who prays 5 times a day, remembers God, and honors all the prophets he has sent, without making any distinction? Can any people in the world claim that besides Muslims? On top of that, those who fight in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala believe in the promise of our victory or martyrdom, and both the victors and martyrs are honored after the battle. And this is why so many historical texts over the centuries relate the fierceness of Muslim fighters.
There's no way to stop it, meaning there is no logical way of stopping people who are willing to die for their cause. What, they're threatened with death? Bring it on, gesundte hey. That's what I want. But when you have people who don't care if they die, then how are you going to stop them?
And the simple observation is why the most learned rabbis in the past and right now know the true worth of Muslims and recognize that they are not a force you can defeat in conventional ways.
There's nothing you can do. So really, the statement of Rav Chaim Vital that Golus Yishmael is impossible to defeat by conventional military means, is even true in a simple political way. There's no way. You do your hishtadlus, but there's no particular way that you can guarantee anything. So the dilemma is we need spiritual ways of defeating them.
And a simple observation of the world makes it clear that no nation can outclass Muslims in piety. And the presence of Muslims in the West is the only thing defending traditional values in lands where plots are put in place to destroy them. In short, Muslims should know that, like in the past, we can and will once again have the upper hand. The question we should ask ourselves is, do I want to be part of it by being more pious? Or will I let the honor to the future generations? For if we don't appreciate the blessings of Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can easily give it to a people who will appreciate it more.